Hello, everybody! Welcome in! How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Or I suppose morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Of course, I guess it doesn't matter because half the world is on fire right now. Jesus. Especially for us down here in Texas. Jeez, it's like 103 outside right now. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, a video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. I usually switch between voices between my streams, videos, and my shorts alike, and also when I tend to voice characters in a game. As I forgot to mention, I don't know how that missed my intro all these years, or this past year. But yes, I tend to switch my voice back and forth. I switch my voice back and forth. Sorry. You can tell I'm unmedicated. Meds are wearing off for the day. But yes, I switch my voices. If you're interested in hearing my other voice and my other content, be sure to check me out on my other streaming days. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, always at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I also have a fully active YouTube channel. I don't know why I'm struggling today. I usually get this thing out of my system really quickly. I don't know why I'm struggling. I guess it's just that Tuesday energy. But I have a fully active YouTube channel. You should go check it out. I've got videos, shorts, and all of my VODs from all the way back in October, November-ish, I think, is when I started multi-streaming to YouTube. So you're welcome to check that out. And guess what? Those videos, they're not reused live streams. They're exclusive video content. That's right, just for you. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you should check it out. I tend to play bigger indie horror games and just bigger indie games in general when I'm on stream, just because they take longer. But if you're interested in the more bite-sized games, the types of things that you'd find on itch.io or Game Jolt, you should 100% go check out the channel, because that's kind of more of what I play over there, you know? Over here, it's more the bigger indie and getting into the AA titles. But over there, it's more of the small bite-sized games from a single creator or a really small team of 3 to 5 people. So, yeah, you should hop on over and check it out. I am putting a lot of effort into trying to grow that YouTube channel, so any support you can give would be greatly appreciated. My goal's not really to get it monetized, because trust me, I fully understand that it's hard to even make a dime on YouTube and Twitch unless you're at 1,000 CCV, you know? I don't know if I'm ever going to get there, but I want more people to see the content I'm making. That's the whole point. That's why I'm making it. So if you could help support me, leave a like on any videos that you prefer to see more of. That helps me learn what I should and shouldn't do, right? I've already realized y'all really like Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't don't get me wrong. I knew Five Nights at Freddy's was popular. I didn't think it was that popular. I played a little fan game, A Bite at Freddy's. And that's already one of the most viewed videos on my channel. So it's a very, very interesting little thing that I hadn't really thought about. So yeah, leave a like on the videos, leave comments, tell me what you want me to play next or what you prefer to see more of. Because that's how I learn. And y'all have guided me to some pretty cool games before, so I do read the comments. And I do listen to y'all. I do listen to your recommendations. But yeah, I was worried I wasn't going to start stream on time. Maybe that's why I'm a little out of sorts today. I was worried I wasn't going to start stream on time. I was rushing to get my food eaten as quickly as possible. Because, look, I ordered DoorDash today because I was at the gym and then I came home, I showered, I ordered DoorDash while I was in the shower. I did not have time to cook. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I order DoorDash once or twice a week. That's it. But I put in my instructions, right? I live in an apartment complex. So I put in my instructions, hey, I have 2 gates, a back gate, which is residents only, and a front gate, which is for visitors. The front gate has an actual keypad that you can put a code into. I gave you the code. Use the front gate. The other gate is residents only. Residents only. It requires a clicker to open the gate. But guess what? Even if I had a clicker, which I don't because it costs money. Yeah, my apartment complex charges extra money to have a clicker for the back gate. Ridiculous. Even if I had one, right? It's on the other side of the complex. So I can't help you. I can't let you in. And I specifically had those instructions in the DoorDash order. Very, very clear. Very clear. And yet, that is not how that went today. The DoorDash driver decided to try and use that gate, even though there's a big sign on it that says residents only. They were texting me saying, let me in, let me in. Hey, can you open the gate? Let me in, let me in. And I get out of the shower and I see them just sitting at the gate. And I see the texts have been for 5 minutes. This person was just sitting at this gate that I can't open for 5 minutes, messaging me to open the gate. When my instructions said to go to the front gate. So you know what I did? I tell them, hey, go to the front gate. I can't open that. And they said, why not? I said, take a look at your map, buddy. Take a look at the map. See how much farther you got to go once you get into the complex. You see how my apartment is on the other side of the complex? I can't open it for you. Go to the other gate. And so he swings around, gets to the front gate, and then says, he has the audacity to say, what's the code? And I said, did you read the instructions? And then about 2 minutes later, he finally gets the gate open. And I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker did not read the instructions. I don't know how some DoorDash people function. I don't know. That only happens like once in a blue moon that somebody tries to do that. They directly like go against the delivery instructions in my order. United States literacy is at an all-time low, y'all. We need more literacy education in our country, apparently. But seriously, when they finally deliver the food, I'm just kind of standing there like literally the girl or guy standing emoji, just looking at him. And I don't know. I felt so odd doing that after, just struggling with them to even get the food. Have to have that human interaction. I guess I could do the drop it off at my door. But here's the thing. I don't even trust them to find my door. I really don't. If they struggle with the back gate, I'm not going to trust them to find my door. No way. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I have seen people, I know it's a meme, right? Standing like the guy girl standing emoji. Like, I get that's a meme. But I've actually seen people stand like that in public, like in a queue. I can understand standing like that. Like if you're just for a moment, right? You're at a queue, you pay for your food, and then you put your wallet away or in your purse or whatever, and then you stand there for like a couple seconds like this while you wait. But if you're standing there for minutes, like cross your arms, put your hands in your pockets, like kind of hang out, you got to do something, right? Surely you don't just stand there, feet shoulder width apart, hands at your sides, like an NPC, right? I'm not crazy. Who stands like that? Look, if you stand like that, I need you to tell me, are you okay? Like legitimately, are you okay? Do you need help? Is that a cry for help? If I see you standing in public like an NPC, just no animation, just sitting there. Do I need to call somebody? Like, where's your idle animations, What are you doing? And I know I talked about it to a friend, and they're like, I'm pretty sure if anybody does that, they're just like ADHD or like on the spectrum or something like that. I'm like, when they're moving, right? When you have idle animations. And I'm like, there's no way that 90% of people in the world are incapable of standing still because they have ADHD and autism. Like, it's not that common. It's not that common. And this isn't a situation where you could say, oh, it's weird behavior, so they must be on the spectrum. No, nothing like that. It's no longer a meme, right? The vast majority of people, when they're waiting and they're standing, they're moving, right? They're moving their legs. They're kind of shifting their weight. You know, it's not a comfortable way to just wait on things. And so it's odd when somebody does just, okay, trust me, I'm in the military. I've had to stand at attention. Standing still is not fun. It's not easy. Anybody who does that willingly is the weird one, not the other way around. So I'm starting to think my friend is maybe a little weird. I'm starting to think maybe they stand like that idly in public and I just don't know about it yet. But seriously, it's so weird. But yeah, I don't know. Am I just the only NPC out here with animations? Is that the way this works? Am I the only one out here who's actually animated? Please tell me no. I know nobody stands like that. I feel like I would have noticed. Because it stands out more when somebody is standing like that than when somebody is moving around. That feels normal. That feels normal. I don't know. I can't get it out of my head. I cannot get it out of my head, you know? It's kind of like when people drive in a weird way, you know, in a weird position or a weird stance. It kind of stands out. I can't forget it. Like I was a passenger. I want to say this was back in high school. One of my friends drove his car with his knee. Yeah, he was driving a Pontiac Trans Am. So, you know, real low riding car with a real low seat. Like, he leaned back. Like, that's how small the car was. And so he's got one foot on the gas that he could switch between the gas and the brake. And his left leg is pulled up to him and he uses his knee to steer. I want you to think about that. He uses his left knee against the steering wheel, and that's how he steers. And it's not because he was texting while driving or anything. He just wanted his hands free. He just doesn't like having his hands on the wheel. He just wanted to relax. I'm sitting here going, you're gonna get us both killed. He's like, no, it's fine. I can steer. It's a straight road, man. The little steering I can do is fine. I'm like, that's only gonna work for so long, right? A semi is gonna come and just decide to lane change out of nowhere in front of you, and there's nothing you can do about it because you've got your knee on the steering wheel. I don't know. Driving like that scares me. So it stands out when people drive in a weird way. Like, I can understand having one hand on the wheel and the other hand just kind of relaxed. You know, that's common. That's pretty average. You know, having your hands at 10 and 2, that's a little odd, but not entirely unusual, especially when you're just trying to be careful and you're, you know, people around you aren't driving safely. But driving without your hands on the wheel at all, and it's not a self-driving car, that's a little weird. That's a little weird. Also entirely, incredibly unsafe. I want to make that clear. It's incredibly unsafe. Nobody should be doing that. Oh my God, I'm thirsty. I really need to stop going to the gym right before stream. I just ended up being thirsty the whole stream, which is weird because I got to talk a lot, which makes me thirstier. I don't know. I work out right after work because it's just the most convenient time for me. I do not have the energy in the morning to get up early just to work out. You know, I get little sleep as it is. I don't need to reduce my sleep by an extra hour and a half just to go to the gym in the morning before work. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I already got to wake up at like 6 in the morning to get to work. Okay. I go to bed at like midnight. because I end stream about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then I work on clips for a little bit and editing. So I get to bed about midnight, wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm not waking up earlier just to go to the gym, and I can't change my work hours. I can't go later. So I guess I could stream earlier, but that kind of crosses into dinner time, so there's that problem. I'm just a whole bag of complaints today, aren't I? I just can't stop complaining. Can't stop complaining. Take another drink. Oh, I guess we should talk about some news. This is pretty bullshit. For those of you who haven't seen, if you remember, right, the US tariffs were struck down by the Supreme Court. And so basically everybody that was tariffed during that period, all the companies that were tariffed were allowed to do a class action lawsuit to get their money back. Well, some of those companies, like Costco, have promised to give that money back to their customers, right? Costco has said, hey, we're going to give discounts on memberships. That's how we're giving the money back to the customer, right? They're distroing that refund back out to people. So that's how they're doing it. But Nintendo also got a refund through that class action. But you know what they said? Nah. We're not giving anybody a way to collect a refund at all. They said nobody. Their logic, their argument is, well, we set the prices and the customers, the American customers, decided whether or not it was worth paying. That's not our fault. Well, if that's the logic, then, you know, you weren't entitled to that refund because you just passed the cost of the tariff on to the consumer. You didn't pay it. The American taxpayer did. The American customers did. So it's not a refund if you didn't have to pay it. So there's people talking about how to fight that right now. It's likely going to be another class action lawsuit. I have no idea who's going to take that though. It'll probably, it's going to be in here in the American court system, but like, I have no idea if the government's going to take that, if the judge is going to try to enforce it or what. But yeah, if you bought a Nintendo product during the tariff era, sucks. You're not getting a refund. Nintendo's going to fight that. Yet another anti-consumer practice from them. Welcome in, Satrapy. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right today. Sitting here talking about Nintendo and how they've instituted yet another anti-consumer practice. They got approved for their refund on the tariffs, but they're not going to give it to us. So anybody that bought a Nintendo product and got the hiked up price because of the tariffs, we're not getting refunds. Nintendo's keeping that for themselves. And I don't know if you heard, but the argument they made was, well, we set the prices and the American customers decided whether or not it was worth paying. So it's not our fault. But at that point, it's like, no, you pass the cost of the tariff on to the consumer. So the refund is technically theirs. Even though, yes, you set the prices, they determined whether or not it was worth purchasing. That's aside from the point. The refund is supposed to go to them. You're supposed to distro it out. If you didn't pay the tariff, you didn't take the cost, then you don't deserve that money. But they're trying to keep it. They're basically trying to get a free payout from the government for money that was never theirs. It feels like every time I turn around, there's a company trying to do some sus anti-consumer shit. Like right now, everybody's still mad about Sony, but I've been mad about Nintendo since the Switch 2 came out. Since they've been shutting down people's Switch 2s remotely. I'm still mad about that. But everybody's so focused on Sony right now that I guess Nintendo thinks they can get away with it. And also Nintendo has a bigger group of diehard fans. People who will die on any hill for Nintendo. I don't know. I've grown up listening to their anti-consumer practices. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the games Nintendo puts out, but like, they are the Disney of Japan. That is the best way to think of them. You know? Like, Satchby, I don't know if you remember this, but back in like, I think it was like 2015-ish, I think. 2015, 2016. They tried to get YouTube to copyright strike every single YouTuber that was making a video on any Nintendo game. So if you were making a video on Mario Kart, you would get copyright struck. Basically saying, nobody's allowed to make Let's Plays of our games. They tried that. And YouTube and Google told them, no, that's not how copyright works. Basically, Nintendo was trying to kill the Let's Play market because they didn't like the idea that somebody could watch somebody play their game instead of buying it themselves. So they didn't like that idea, but that got shut down. Nintendo has diehard fans and diehard lawyers. Exactly. They've got both. And they've got the money to support both to the ends of the earth. That's why I'm sitting here going, yeah, that refund, that's just a free payout for them. I don't know who's going to be able to fight that. If some independent law firm here in America takes it, they're probably going to lose. Because Nintendo can just throw endless lawyers at it. Which I get, people don't really understand how throwing more lawyers at the problem makes it go away. But it kind of does, because let's say you've got your law firm and there's 30 lawyers there. But Nintendo has 500. So the work is going to be the same, but Nintendo can divide it up between 500 people, and so they can get more done and have a better case. But you've got 30, and you're already overworked as it is. And you're probably working for free because you probably make your money when you win. Because that's what those type of lawyers typically do, right? When they bring lawsuits like that, class action lawsuits, they typically take their money at the end. So they're working for free until that point. So, yeah, it's unlikely that anybody's going to see a cent of that refund other than Nintendo. Costco's passing it on. Companies like Costco are passing it on to their customers, but other companies are as well. Other people who are part of the class action. I think legally, even with the worst lawyer, they will not have to refund. Yeah, they won't. They won't. Just like Disney can keep extending copyright laws to keep Mickey Mouse, Nintendo's going to win their lawsuits. They're going to get their money. They're going to keep it. You know, we'll see. I don't have high hopes. Just like I don't have high hopes of the American legislature stepping in for saving physical media or saving games, right? The whole Stop Killing Games movement. Don't get me wrong. I think it's important. I love the Stop Killing Games movement. I don't have high hopes. When these companies like EA can just meet with these legislators in the back rooms, not the back rooms, but like in a back office or in a conference room and like pay them off, basically, there's no way. Because every time the Stop Killing Games movement faces trouble, and they're like, hey, here's how it happened. And I look at the report and I'm like, oh, they had a secret meeting. Wow. Go figure. Honestly, the only people that seem to be actually making a difference in the games and entertainment industry in a meaningful way are Germany and Australia. They both have very strict regulations for games and entertainment. Very strict. I think they're the only ones really making a difference here. Maybe I should move to Germany. You know, maybe I should take a military assignment over at a German base and over at Ramstein or something and, you know, work out of there. Live in Germany. Sounds like it's a better life there anyway right now. Or Australia, you know, as long as I pick a part of Australia that doesn't have giant death spiders that want to kill me. Although I don't think we have any military bases in Australia, so I may not be able to take that kind of post unless I find a civilian job over in Australia. which means getting a proper visa. My sister is in Germany right now. Germany is a nice place. I've had a chance to be TDY there, or sorry, that probably doesn't make sense to you. I had a chance to temporarily travel there for some military stuff for a short time. Never got the chance to actually like do enough off base. Went to some restaurants right off the base, but that was about all I had time to do because I was only there for a week. But I want a chance to go there more. I want a chance to travel. I want a chance to see everything. But the people were nice. The people were exceptionally kind. Like, genuinely, I felt like I was back in South Texas. People holding the door open for you. People, you know, letting you pass on the street when you're walking. Like, just common courtesies. It surprised me. Because I've been to a couple foreign countries, and that's not always been my experience, you know, especially when they see that you're American, right? They will. We don't get treated the best when we travel. But no, I've seriously considered it. I have seriously considered it, taking an assignment over there for a little bit. Or maybe long term, who knows? Island went to Germany for a school trip. Oh, but those are the best. Those are the best, because that's when you're there to learn, you're there to be free, you're not really bound by as many rules. You're like, people try to make it fun. You know? Versus when you're there for work, you know, people get upset when you try to take off of work a little bit early so you can go have fun. I do remember, there was, this was about a year ago at this point, there was a listing for a temporary reservist request over in Germany. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to go over there. That sounds like a fun trip. And my boss at the time, who was a hard ass, was like, well, if you want to go over there, you got to make sure it's beneficial to you and the mission here. It can't just be a fun trip to Germany. And I'm like, what? I come into the office because I was a reservist, a specialty reservist. So I was like, I come in once a year for a month. That's it. Why is it so important that, and you won't let me come in the rest of the year. You won't let me take extra time. And I want money, and I want to travel. He was a hard ass. I think he just wanted to tell me no just for the sake of telling me no. Oh, everybody was sick on your trip? Aw. That sucks. It wasn't during COVID or anything, was it? Oh God, I hope not. I hope it wasn't something like that. But even then, I hope you got to enjoy at least a little bit of the trip. I hope it wasn't so bad that you know, had to stay all in the hotel or anything. Hope it wasn't that bad. But there's a bunch of places I want to go. There's a bunch of places I want to travel to, but the thing is, it was in 2014, I think. Oh, okay, so well before COVID. Okay. Probably just like the regular air travel sickness, which by the way, I get sick every time I get on a plane. Every single time. Doesn't matter doesn't matter if I'm wearing a mask, if I'm hand sanitized, or if I got gloves on. Doesn't matter. Every single time. 2014 was a long time ago. Don't say that. Don't say that. It still feels like yesterday for me. I'm old. That was when I graduated high school. Oh God. Oh, I feel old. Can't be doing that to me. Wasn't that long ago. That was just like 3, 5, 6, 12 years ago. Oh no. God, I can't believe it's been that long since I graduated. That is insane. That is insane. But there are a bunch of places I want to travel. I just know traveling overseas is expensive. So I always try to use the military to pay for my travel, you know? So I travel for work, and, you know, while I'm there, I have fun. That's what I try to do. I don't get as many opportunities to do it in my current job as I would like. Better than being crew chief. Better than being an aircraft maintainer, because when you travel overseas for work, there's only one thing everybody wants to do when you're off work. Like, you could sit there and go, yeah, I wanna go out and I wanna see this monument. I wanna go do this. I wanna go do that. And everybody's just like, how about we just go drink? I'm like, can't do anything else. Nothing else. Nothing. Ugh. Mostly some random flu. Oh, that's okay. That's a little bit worse than like the travel cold. That's a little bit worse. Actually, that's a lot worse. I don't know why I'm saying a little. Ugh. But yeah, I'm in a different job now, so I got more opportunities to travel. They're always at weird times of the year, so it's hard to take them. And at least right now, I know that if I take any kind of travel opportunity, I'm not going to be streaming during that time. So that's kind of a problem. I got to be careful about what I do. Now I could still make videos, oddly enough, right? Because I could take my laptop so I can record and I can edit and I can do all that. But streaming is going to be a little tough if I travel for an extended period of time. That'll be a little tough. No, go ahead and sit back down. Let's reset my camera. Who dares message me on Discord while I am streaming? Oh, it's a group chat. Was not directed at me. But yeah, I like to use the military to pay for my travel expenses when I can. If I can. I know that's not always possible. Why is my arm straight? What is going on here? Hang on, let me recalibrate my tracker. Something's going on with it. Let's do a reset. There we go, that's a little bit better. It's actually bending my arm a little bit. Yeah, something's up with my right arm. My left arm seems to be working just fine. You can see it bending. But my right arm is not bending nearly as much as it should. Like, my arm is up in my face. I don't know why it's... There's something up with this tracker. I may have to reset the firmware on it. Something's up with it. Either that or the calibration's off. I may have to recalibrate it. We'll see. It was incredible how much better the Germans were at English than we French were. The cliche is real. Well, some countries function, like, legitimately need English to function from a business perspective, right? Some countries need it more than others. It really depends on the trade situation, you know? I don't know. Education's a real big part of that. I know anytime people go to Japan, Japanese people love to practice their English when they encounter foreigners. So I know that's a big thing. But it's not always, oh, that would explain a lot. My right hand is disconnected. Oh. Yeah, that would explain a lot about why my hand was being weird. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this. Hang on. I'm going to put it on the BRB screen while I do the tracker dance that I got to do to sit here and calibrate everything. Be right back, y'all. Did I just get impaled? Sounds like that monster got a good meal. Everybody gets a meal. Yippee. Hello. Are you doing anything after this? Hey, let go of me, let go of me, let go of me, let go. I missed! Okay, sorry about that. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, Yeah, my hand tracker got disconnected somehow. I don't know how that happened. I probably accidentally hit the switch. Well, that's good. Good that I figured that out. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it's actually, oh, wonderful. My arm's actually reacting the way it should, and my hand's bending. Excellent. Excellent. But yeah, every country's got a weird, I don't know. I shouldn't say weird. Different culture regarding English, especially if it's not their primary language. Although I do know that a lot of countries, the actual language of the country, because they've become so reliant on English, it's basically dead. The original language, right? Like Welsh. Most people don't even know how to speak it anymore. It's mostly English. That's crazy, right? Irish as well. Doesn't Ireland have its own language? I think. I could be wrong about that. English isn't a language so much as 3 languages in a trench coat pretending to be one. You're pretty much right there. You're pretty much right there, we get. Also, that's the first time I noticed your channel name. Welcome to the channel! Welcome. Let me go ahead and introduce myself properly. Ha! Hello! My name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, a video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. I used to switch between my voices between streams, videos, and my shorts. So if you're interested in hearing my other voice, be sure to check out my other content. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, but since you're already on YouTube, you should check out the rest of the channel. I've got VODs, shorts, and videos. And by the way, the videos are exclusive to YouTube. They're not reused live streams. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you should 100% check those out. But yeah, I usually play longer horror games here on the stream, things that take a couple hours to like 50 hours, depending on the game. But then I usually do the little bite-sized horror games made by just a few people on the videos. So it really depends on what your tastes are. But yes, thank you for coming over to the YouTube side. Appreciate ya. I'm curious, actually, since you're on the YouTube side, how did you discover me? I'm noticing a lot of my viewers over on YouTube actually come from my shorts. So I'm curious, how did you discover me? Well, let me go ahead and sit back down because my legs are tired. I ran today. I ran a couple miles today. I'm tired. Not all in one go, by the way. I want to go ahead and clarify that. I did not run 2 miles in one go. I ran 1 mile, and then I walked for a bit, and then I ran the other mile. So, not as cool as running 2. And not as cool as running 3. Or 5. Also, I have been having an issue with my mic the past several streams. This is a new mic. It's a lavalier. It's wireless. But I've been having an issue with random popping in the microphone. So if you're still hearing it, let me know, but I think I fixed it. I think the issue was I was clipping because this thing's way too sensitive and I'm too loud. So if it's still happening, let me know. That way I can go back into this point in the VOD and try and figure out what the issue is. But I think I fixed it. I think. Not entirely sure though. There's only one way to know, and that's to actually finish the stream and then go back and listen to the VOD. That's what I was spending all night last night working on after stream. I was trying to figure out how to fix this issue. So. But yes, welcome to the stream. Also, what a weird name, Weed Cat. I'm guessing you are a smoker of the grass. Just a hypothetical, or just a hypothesis, given the name. But yes, English is in fact 3 languages in a trench coat pretending to be 1 language. But also, so are a lot of languages these days. What's wild is just how many borrow words everybody has, you know? If you don't understand the concept of a borrow word, basically it's when a word has to be created for something new, and one language already figures it out, so everybody just takes that word and applies it to their own language, right? So in English, we created the verb Google, Google became a verb. I'm going to Google something, right? Well, in German, interestingly enough, because I was learning German in high school when this became a thing, the verb became googeln. Yeah, very creative. Very creative. Japanese has a shit ton of borrow words as well. Like a lot. I'm sure somewhere someone's created a list of borrow words in every language. It's insane just how often it happens now. And of course, not everybody's borrowing from English specifically, but it's just very common. Japanese is like half borrowed words. These days, yeah, a lot of the modern words in languages that have to be applied for modern concepts, a lot of those are just borrowed words. They're just borrowed words. It's getting bad enough that people have seriously considered ditching kanji for everything except government forms. Or at least this is what's online. This is what people are saying online. People are thinking of ditching kanji for everything except the government forms because modern concepts are just hard to put into kanji. And they're not creating new ones for kanji, like new kanji for modern concepts half the time. And in English usually, yeah. They usually borrow from English. Which is weird because not all the syllables match up. So sometimes they sound a little bit off. So no pictograms, but no letters. Or but letters rather. Yeah, pretty much. Well, they're thinking of going to like, let's see, there's kanji and what's the other one? Hiragana? Am I getting that right? I think those are the two. I think it's kanji and hiragana. And hiragana is becoming way more common for like hiragana and katakana. Thank you. It's yeah, two alphabets. Well, Japanese written alphabet and their writing system is interesting because technically they stole it. Technically it's Chinese. That's why they have two writing systems. It's because they took kanji and their whole writing system from the Chinese. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. But also, several languages in Europe actually stole their writing system from the Norse. Believe it or not, the Norse, early Norse, this is like, what would this be, like 6th to 9th century? The Norse had a pretty good writing system. We don't see too much of it anymore because a lot of that was destroyed when the English, or when the European churches started fighting pretty hard against paganism and burning a lot of pagan writings and destroying them. But yeah, Europe still stole a lot of the writing system and logic from the Norse. That serves as the basis for our writing system. Latin as well. So it's kind of, most European languages are kind of a mash between Latin and the Norse writing system. So, in the 1700 kanji you have to learn in high school, they're all borrowed. That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense. I cannot imagine doing that because that's literally a memorization exercise. There's no logic. It's just memorization, right? I can't even imagine. That is insane. However, I also understand that the Japanese school system, I know people say it's hard, but then at the same time, the same individuals will sit there and go, yeah, but you can score like a 30 and pass. So I don't know whether to think it's hard or it's easy. Because if you can get that low of a score on a test and still pass, that's wild. They have a really low bar for passing tests versus in most Western countries, you have to get a 70 or above, 70%. That's a passing score. It's learning vocabulary except on crack. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. More water. Good old water. H2O. The most dangerous chemical known to mankind. It slowly kills us all, but we need it to live. Oh, look at that. It's weed o'clock. Hey, if that's what you're going to do, you go ahead and help yourself. We're going to be playing some Faith today, which if you don't know what it is, Faith is a indie horror game. We are playing chapter 3 today. And it's a little minimalistic pixel art style horror game. I don't really know how to describe it, really. Faith is based... Okay, so you're familiar. You're familiar. This is chapter 3, so I've been following the story a little bit, and I'm looking forward to this one. I really like John's story. I really like Father John's story. The game is scary as fuck, too. I know! It scared the piss out of me a couple times, which is surprising because it's just like a bunch of squares. It's just a bunch of little pixels. It shouldn't be that scary, in theory. But also the sound design really helps lift it up, so they did a really good job with it. But yeah, you are free to kick up your feet, relax, and enjoy the horrors that will commence. How is it so terrifying? Honestly, I think, 1, the short reaction times it gives you, and 2, the sound design do a lot of the heavy lifting. So we've actually talked about this on the channel before. Here comes my BFA in creative writing at work here. There are 3 types of horror. There is fright, fear, and dread. Fright is what you would call a jump scare. It is a momentary alert, something that gets your attention and is designed to present danger, but with no real substance. Fear is when something does surprise you and there is a danger. There is an active threat. This is like a monster chase scene, right? So think Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime is like 90% chase scenes, right? That's fear. Dread, on the other hand, is when it presents, it makes you fearful of a threat, but you don't know what it is. So like this is going into a haunted house and you hear something behind you, but when you turn, there's nothing there. So it's not presenting the threat, but you know it is there. That is dread. And it's very rare for a horror game to do all 3. But Faith is actually doing all 3. It does fright, it does fear, and it does dread. The sound design really sets the dread. Like when you walk into a room and you've heard the soundtrack going, and then it just stops, and you're in the room and you're like, why did the music stop? What's in here? Oh, you have a depth of field in that model? Interesting. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of effects going on here. Also got, let me see, how far can I zoom in on this depth of field? I can get pretty close. Yeah, the sound design is so important. It's deafening. Oh yeah. The thing about it is, people don't really realize the benefit and importance of sound design in things like movies and games, right? They don't think about it until it's bad or it's not there. It's so important though. It is so important. It's one of the key factors for driving emotion in a film, right? When you go to watch a movie and you start crying, you feel sad, listen to the music. Listen to the music. And you'll understand that that was on purpose. It's not always the visuals, right? Like I can watch an ASPCA commercial with the sound off. I can do that. But the moment I hear, in the arms of the angel, I start going, no, the puppies, no. You ever want to see a masterclass in sound design? Watch the interrogation scene in The Dark Knight. Oh, I have. You're talking about specifically the one where Batman comes in with the Joker in there, right? Where is she? Where is Harvey Dent? What have you done? But honestly, that interrogation scene, I know it's not technically part of the same scene, but the moment that comes after that, is honestly, I think, sound design wise, better. It's when Batman's already left and that one police officer comes in and he decides to enact personal justice on the Joker. He fails, obviously, and that was the Joker's whole plan the whole time. But that moment when he's staring down the Joker and you know, oh no, the Joker's manipulating him, he's getting in his head. That sound design, the beat, the slow rising of the beat, and you can feel like you're almost that guy. You can feel your heart beating, you feel the heart racing, it's elevating, and you're like, oh man, that is excellent. The Joker has a theme that is 2 notes sliding out of tune. Would you like to know which of them were cowards? Oh, was that when he was trying to tell the detective who of his men were traitors? It's an electric cello. I didn't know they made electric cellos. Although that kind of makes sense. There's an electric version of every instrument, but I didn't know. Bullock, I think. Oh. I see we have a sound design expert in the class today. But yes, it's very impressive. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Knight series, but I am a fan of the sound design and the camera work of that film. It is absolutely incredible. That's one of my favorite movies. I'm autistic and sound is my thing. I feel like I feel like everybody makes the joke that, oh, this is my hyper-specific interest, and so I must be autistic. I feel like that's what everybody says nowadays. I'm not gonna judge whether or not you are if you're diagnosed, but like I've been seeing it a lot from VTubers especially, and I'm like, there's no way every VTuber is autistic. There is no way. There is no way. I feel like a lot of people are just saying. There's some appropriation going on, yeah. Here's my opinion of The Dark Knight, though. I think it's a good film. I think it's probably the best Batman film ever made. However, I don't know, a former diagnosis myself, it's impossible to get one as an adult. It is pretty much impossible. I went to go see a psychiatrist for getting ADHD medication again, because I've been untreated on meds for over 12 years now. I haven't taken them since high school. And the only reason I went untreated is because I didn't want to go back on Adderall. I did not like how I was when I was on Adderall, and now there's non-stimulants. So I went and talked to the doc, and I'm like, hey, I want to try one of these non-stimulants. I'm tired of just dealing with it. I'd like to actually feel in control of my own brain again without feeling like I'm a different person. I don't want to go back on an amphetamine. So that's what I'm on now. And when I was there, and like I went through the diagnosis again to, reconfirm so I can get the medication, she was like, I think you might be autistic. Would you like to do that test? And I'm like, I don't know how that's going to help me. Oh, I have ADHD too, and positives can't get a diagnosis because they have other conditions that confound the diagnosis. That's pretty difficult as well. Here's the thing. Even if you get a diagnosis of autism or ADHD as an adult, it doesn't really help you a whole lot. ADHD, it'll help you get medication, but that's about it. And even then, it's just treating symptoms. It's not solving the problem. The real benefit is getting diagnosed as a kid, because now we have, it's of limited value. Exactly. Because if you're a kid and you get diagnosed now, we have special education programs. And it's not like the special ed program that like I grew up with, where they just separate everybody with a special diagnosis. Now it's, hey, we get it. You're ADHD. So we're going to accommodate you a little bit when you take this one test, right? So they'll allow you to take regular breaks. They'll allow you to, like, the SAT and ACT, I know, give accommodations for ADHD where they will let you, without question, right? They'll let you get up, stretch, move around, do all the good things here so that you can kind of, reset your brain and get back into it. They'll let you do that. So it's so much better for the kids now. Oh yeah, 100%. My bows are both divergent and they have good help for the most part. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing that, and it's not just America, it's basically every country in the world is finally starting to just realize, hey, if we take better care of our kids, like, it doesn't have to be a lot. It really doesn't have to be a lot. You just have to do some minor accommodations. And lo and behold, they excel. You know? But my opinion on The Dark Knight is this. There's my ADHD, getting distracted and then back on topic. My opinion on The Dark Knight is this. I think it's a great film. Or I think it's a good film. However, they try to do too much in each film. The Joker should have had his own film, and Harvey Dent should have had his own film. They should not have resolved Harvey Dent in the same film. Harvey Dent should have stayed a character moving into the second film. Don't move straight to Bane. Keep Harvey Dent around. Because for those of us who have watched the animated series, the multiple animated series of Batman, Harvey Dent plays a massive critical plot role in cleaning up like organized gangs as Two-Face. He completely sweeps everything up and then takes a lot of the criminals under his wing. And then when he's gone, when he gets into Arkham, they kind of scatter. And that creates its own problems. But he single-handedly cleans up organized crime as Two-Face. He should have had his own film, right? And the first film, kind of how they did, but rather than killing Harvey Dent, he gets away. He gets away and truly becomes Two-Face. And then he's the main villain for the second film. It also would have been genius marketing. However, a counterpoint is that kind of plot requires the White Knight to fall and Bats takes the blame. I mean, he took the blame anyway. He took the blame for killing Harvey Dent anyway. So, I don't know. It wasn't really public that Harvey Dent, like, had that serious burn condition or that he was escaped or anything like that. So they could have gone on the thing of Harvey Dent's dead and this Two-Face guy is somebody different. That would have been the public message. But imagine the marketing, right? The marketing for the first film was the tagline, "I believe in Harvey Dent." When that film was being marketed to the public, that was the tagline, "I believe in Harvey Dent." Now imagine if he was the villain for the second one, the tagline for that one, how different that would hit. You know, "I believe in Harvey Dent," or "Where is Harvey Dent?" You know, if they're still searching for him. Imagine how differently those taglines hit. All it takes is a little push. Absolutely wild. I also think it's very appropriate that for Batman especially, that the Joker lived, but Harvey Dent didn't. I think that's very appropriate. I just think Harvey Dent should have had more time. The Joker, I think, is synonymous enough with people who even just mildly know about Batman. Like, they're not Batman fans, but they know about him. I think Joker was fine. Because that's the thing. He does always win. When you look at the animated series, the comics, everything, technically, the Batman never wins against the Joker. The Joker always gets what he wants. And that's to harm the Batman. Force him to do something he doesn't want to do. Which he does all the time. So the Joker always wins, in a way. But... And that's why you can kind of just throw the Joker without any kind of backstory into the Dark Knight. So people who aren't even familiar with Batman that much, they know Batman, they know the Joker, they know that's his archenemy. Harvey Dent requires a little bit more, and he deserves more time. Just like Bane. Bane deserved more time. Well, there's a lot of characters in The Dark Knight Returns that needed a lot more time. Which, by the way, Talia al Ghul. She got the short stick. She got the short straw. I think he might be paid. I think he might think the pacing is too quick. Am I right? Yeah, pretty much. Well, honestly, I think the pacing for the Joker arc is fine. I think the pacing for the Joker arc's fine. I just think they shouldn't have cut Harvey Dent right there. They should have let him live. Let him carry on. That's my personal opinion. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not just thinking from the perspective of an editor there. I'm thinking from the perspective of like a producer, right? That leaves us open to another film. So it's chaos. It's an organized chaos for a Batman film, that is. I think it's still better than the newer films. You know, I think it's still better than the current Justice League films that are going around. So, yeah, I do some editing myself. Oh, really? What do you edit, out of curiosity? I got my start editing in freelance film, and then, well, I haven't done that professionally since 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. So now I just edit my own videos. But I'm curious, what do you do editing in? Is it editing like your own videos? Or do you do something professionally? I'm really starting out. Ah, okay. It's paid work, but informal. Hey, paid work is still better than the paid in experience or paid in exposure, which is how I was paid a lot of times in freelance film. You know? I do not like remembering those days too much. Well, don't get me wrong. I loved being on set. I loved working in film. I just didn't love how everybody takes advantage of each other with exposure. They always take advantage of new people. They always do that, especially if you're young. They'll accept the, well, you're young, so you can work without pay for a little bit. Bitch, I got rent to pay. I got rent. I got bills. Just because I'm 18, 19, 20 doesn't make any fucking difference. Are you in the editors union? That's a good question. I don't know if I'm still in. I don't know. I think I'm still listed in the production guide, but I haven't done anything with the union. I think the union has a requirement that you have to do union work like once a year, right? Or at least they used to have that requirement. I don't know if that's still a thing. But I was. I don't know if I still am, though. I don't know if they just end your membership or if that's just like a guideline or what. But I remember when I joined, they said, hey, make sure you do one union gig a year, at least. I never really asked if that was a requirement or if that was just kind of a loose thing. I was part of the Gaffers Guild, though, and that, oddly enough, I know I'm still a member. I know I'm still a member of the Gaffers Union. I know that. Oddly enough, I think I got paid better as a gaffer than as an editor. I'm not, and I try to be careful not to step on any toes. Honestly, if you're not union, I wouldn't even worry about it. Just take whatever you can get until you can get in a union. Actually, I don't even know what the unions do these days. Like, I don't even know what the editors union does anymore, because they used to fight for contracts. But the way I hear it, they don't do a whole lot of that anymore. They don't do a whole lot of negotiating contracts with the big studios anymore. So I don't really know what they do. They used to work on negotiating alongside the Directors Guild and the Writers Guild to try and match their deals. But I don't know if they do that anymore. Because most editors are not freelance anymore. They're working for big editing houses. Hollywood goes to the union to hire editors, as I understand it. Yeah, they have a production guide. But the thing is, most editors don't work freelance anymore. They work, well, in film. In film, a lot of them don't work freelance anymore. They work as part of an editing house. And so when you're making a film and you need editors, you look at the production guide for your city, and you find an editing house, which has like anywhere from 30 to 100 editors, and that's who you hire. So when you're talking about filmmaking, that's typically how people do it. Most freelance editors these days are working with like content creators, which does pay well. It's just, you know, how do you get found is kind of the issue. More bandwidth, exactly. An editing house has more bandwidth, and also because those editors are salary, they're a little bit cheaper. A little bit cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper per editor. Typically, a freelance editor is going to charge you more because they don't know when their next paycheck is coming in. So, at least that's why I charged more. I'm just kind of doing it for laughs and to learn Premiere. Hey, sometimes that's all the motivation you need. And honestly, good on you for using Premiere. I understand DaVinci Resolve is kind of becoming more common because it's free, but I don't know. I love Premiere. I love how easy it is to use, how many plugins there are, the native support that I get for everything. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of tools that I really like to enjoy. I tried Lightworks for a bit. I haven't heard of Lightworks. Who makes Lightworks? Whose company is that under? Because I've tried the editing software I've used Sony Vegas. I've used Final Cut. I've used Final Cut, Sony Vegas, DaVinci Resolve. I forget what Avid's editing software is called, but I've used theirs. I've used Avid's. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. AWKS is good and lightweight, but it doesn't have the features. It's on its own, I think. Ah, gotcha. So independent, not part of a big company. Okay, gotcha. That's unusual. That's really unusual. I kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just my biases and experience here. I've kind of come to expect those things to be part of a larger company. It's more lightweight than Premiere. That's actually not that hard to achieve. Adobe is good at a lot of things. Optimizing their software is not one of them. That is not something they're good at. It was kind of a cult following. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, editing's a lot of fun. It just takes time. I really, that's part of why I moved to the Monday to Thursday schedule here, so I would have more time to edit my own videos on the weekends, which is actually working out because I actually got a lot done last weekend, and even though I was supposed to be taking a break, and I'm probably going to get a lot done this weekend. Not just editing clips, but like editing longer videos. I know a lot like DaVinci, but I decided I'd do Premiere now. The reason a lot of people have moved to DaVinci is just because they got a free version. That's it. For most editing that content creators do, like the basic edits, like a zoom in and a rumble and some sound effects here and there, DaVinci Resolve is usually just fine. It's usually just fine. Anything more complicated than that, though, yeah, they should probably use something like Premiere. I are a pro editor. I own Shuttle. Honestly, I feel like I don't even know what a pro editor looks like on paper anymore. I really don't. I used to think like pro editors were just people who owned the Adobe Creative Suite, but nowadays, I don't know. It's hard to spot. But I also see like on Twitter, a lot of people advertising their editing services. And I'm sitting here going, okay, but all of your editing effects are just like preset animations that, you know, everybody gets in like an editing pack. Is that all it takes to be a pro editor now? I don't know. They get business though, so hey, you know, what do I know? What do I know? They get business from content creators. Sometimes that's all it takes. All right. I am running out of water, so I'm gonna go do a refill. The stuff I've been doing is 3 camera work for a stream. Oh, that's actually pretty impressive. That's not just editing work, that's bordering on DIT work. That's quite a bit different. You didn't mention that part. Yeah, if you're doing multicam stuff, that's bordering on DIT, not just editing. That's actually more impressive, honestly. So good on you. That's actually pretty cool. I haven't done DIT stuff in forever. Which, by the way, for anybody confused, a DIT is a digital imaging technician. Digital imaging technician. They are not a data runner. That is a confusion that I had on set many years ago is, I took a job as a DIT and they had me just running data from the camera to the computer and making copies. I'm like, this is not DIT work. This is not what a DIT does. A DIT sets up all the video stations and the cameras and the monitors for the director to watch. And they also set up the LUTs for the dailies to be viewed in. That's AD work. It really shouldn't be. I mean, sometimes the AD or assistant camera will sometimes do it, but it's really, or the cinematographer. It really depends, but it's usually a DIT on a bigger set. That's who it's supposed to be. And the reason they leave it to a different person is because they set up actual LUTs so that they can show the director kind of what it'll look like in final color correction editing. I'm a production assistant, my bad. No, I got what you meant. I got what you meant by intern. No, I got it. I've never heard of a PA being trusted with that though. That's kind of beyond what a PA is like paid for. That's a little bit beyond their paycheck. You know what I mean? Like if I were a PA, I'd be like, my job's to carry shit from point A to point B. I don't do anything complicated. I'll plug something in. That's all I'm getting paid for though. Never been on a set? You should. Look up the production guide for your area, whatever state or country you're in, and they will usually have a list of crew calls, and you can take jobs on a set for whatever job you've got. Those typically won't pay well because they're looking for new people. Boston area? Oh yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty. Just Google Boston production guide or Boston crew calls. Boston crew calls will probably get you the better result. But it's a bunch of people who put out like, say, hey, we need this many production assistants. We need this many such and such for whatever we got going on. And, you know, that's typically how you get on set for the first time. But those don't typically pay well because they understand they're getting a lot of people who are new to the film industry. But I'm running out of water. I'm going to go get a refill. I'm going to put y'all on break here real quick. Let me go ahead and switch up the video because the last couple videos have been the same. Let me see. Break video. That's how you get into crew work? Yep, that's how I got in. That's how I got in, at least. Yeah, let's put on this video. I'm going to go ahead and send y'all over to my break screen, which will play one of my full-length videos, one of my edited videos on my channel. I'm going to go refill my water. I'm going to reset my trackers, and then we're going to start playing Faith, because I realize I've been yapping for kind of a long time, like an hour at this point. So, yeah, I'll be right back, y'all.
Welcome to On the Nine Knees, where we go out to the middle of nowhere and discover what may be some kind of strange cultist commune. And sounds like there's a signal coming in from these wires. Can you hear it? Well, I sure can't, so I hope you can, because we are gonna go ahead and dive right in. Pain is the language by which I am understood. Whom I do not... I wasn't done reading that. I was trying to be very atmospheric with how I read it. You know, very poetic. It had been a very long drive. Hours on roads through dead towns and barren fields. That actually sounds pretty nice. It'll be worth it, I hope. False hope, perhaps? What are we hoping to find? Oh, we're looking for a restroom! Oh, I thought we were looking for a person. Damn, why you got your restroom so far back? Yeah, I'll use the one without the door. Can't wash my hands? Great. Goody. My car! What happened to my car? I'll need to call a mechanic or a tow truck. Might be kind of difficult if you're in the middle of nowhere. Maybe there's a phone in the coffee shop? Is that not a phone right there?
All right, welcome back, everybody. So sorry about the wait. My apologies. When I got too far, my my glove actually disconnected, so it took a second to reconnect it. When I say 3 camera, it's more like the raw webcam recordings, and then a recording of the stream, usually a 2-shot side by side. Hey, that's still multi-camera work. That's still multi-camera work. That still counts. All right, let me go ahead and change the category to faith. Faith. Actually, I'll specifically list this as Faith Chapter 3 this time. Well, now I'll list it as Faith because it's technically the Unholy Trinity. So I think it's a different version. I use live editing and go back to clean it up. Yeah, so you're basically a DIT then. That's what a DIT would do. Also, DITs tend to get more work on things like podcasts. So, yeah. If you've ever like watched a live video podcast and they do like live camera switching and pulling up like, oh, hey, they're talking about this topic. Let me pull up an article on it real quick. Kind of like the Joe Rogan podcast kind of deal, you know, which not a fan of him. Want to make that clear, but kind of like that kind of podcast. That's a DIT. That is technically who that is. They just specialize in podcasting. All right. Yeah, I've been talking about doing some production work for the stream. Oh. Yeah, if you can up the ante with that, that'll definitely secure you some more paid work in the future for sure. The more you prove you can do, the better off you're going to be. So let me go ahead, get the game started up. They just push buttons on the stream and I can do that for them. Yeah. Here's the thing. If they're podcasting or doing some kind of stream and you're there anyway, just take it off their hands. Let them focus on the stream. You know, if it's an actual like production going on, let them focus on what they're doing. Don't like that's how you sell it to them. Just be like, hey, let me take that off your hands, bud. Don't worry. I got you. Let me take you into my arms. I'll take care of you. Don't you worry. They had a producer, but it went away. Ah. Well, that just means it's an empty seat for you to fill, huh? All right, let's go ahead and switch over here. All right, come on, OBS. Hey, there we go. I always forget how loud the main menu is. Welcome back to Faith. Faith. The Unholy Trinity. Last we left off, we were gonna go find the twins and try and save them from whatever horrible fate is going to befell them. Because I think there's a demon that's trying to manifest through them. Which is interesting. I don't know how... Show needles? For Dinah. Well, it was already checkmarked, so I'm gonna leave it. I've seen this game a lot. Do you want some vaccinating? All the vaccine and other vaccinating? Let's see how fast I get through it. If I got time at the end of stream, I may want some vaccinating to find the other endings. But usually minimal vaccinating. Usually minimal. September 21st, 1986. Oh, it's all monotone for once. Hey, there's Father Garcia and John. Oh, it's muffled because they're in the car. That's a nice touch. Is this your first exorcism? Wait, is that not Father Garcia? Is this back in time? Is this a prologue? Doesn't quite look like Father Garcia. Don't trust what you may see or hear. Yeah, flashback. Ah, gotcha. That's why everything's monotone except John. Yep, I knew it. He's gray. Father Garcia has a black model. Oh, wait, is this when we first encounter Amy? Oh, it is. Right, I forgot in the lore we tagged along. Oh. Can I see the photo? I can. Okay, it's still normal. Although I think it was normal last time too. Although this photo wasn't normal. That's different. That's not what was on the fridge in the first game. I'm gonna explore the house. Don't mind me. I'm just curious. Just exploring a little bit. Okay, I'm not possessed yet. That's a good thing. What's upstairs? Something sinister. I should join Father Allred. In a minute. I'm exploring. I don't remember anything further. Oh, so it's kind of like an Assassin's Creed thing. It's blocking me. Probably means that's where I gotta go in the future. Yeah, I hope they don't mind me just exploring their home. Also, howdy, ma'am. Sorry, I forgot to greet you when I entered the home. Howdy. Alright, Father Allred, let's go. Oh, hi, Amy. It's been a minute. How you been? Oh, I don't have a cross. Uh-oh. Wait, isn't this the attic? Oh, it's fucking with me. Got fucking goosebumps already. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Y'all are evil. Hi, Amy. How you doing? You doing okay? Hello, Amy. That's the primary game loop. Fuck with the player as much as possible. Repeat. Oh, yeah. I got that feeling in the first and second game. Second game more than the first. Oh, he broke out the Latin. Whoa! Oh, we're in the present. Back in the first game, probably? Oh. October 28th, 1987, 3 days until the profane Sabbath. Okay, we're properly in the third game now. Joel, don't have much The profane Sabbath is almost upon. Is this Father Garcia? I should probably decide on an accent for him. John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nathan and Jason, they will perform a ritual on them to call forth the demon of unspeakable power. The name of that demon is Maleficus. I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them turn to the boys with a dream. Music here is very different. This one's even better, yeah. Although I've yet to find out what's in this room that's sealed. He says I won't go in there. What could be in there? I wonder. You kind of just sound like the dude from Just Cause. I'll work on the accent then. Jordan, I cannot find Nate or JC Martin in your street foster care system. I'm not doing that accent. I guess I'll just go. John, I can't find Jason Martin anywhere in the state foster care system. It's possible that after what happened last year, they went to live with relatives. I will try to find out what I can. Meanwhile, go investigate the clinic where Annie worked. We must find the place where they intend to summon Malfest and disrupt their plans via compels Father Garcia. No, it's fine, just Greek instead of Latino. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm not just gonna leave. I'm gonna explore the house. I've actually never really heard a Greek accent before. Oh, classic. Telling me how to look at my own stuff, my own notes. Nothing, huh? Uh-huh. Sure. I'll trust that for now. Nothing possessing my basement, huh? What about the back door? Can't go out, huh? I'll trust that it's normal. Sure. Is the fern possessed? Everything's fine. Is the car possessed? Are the trees gonna walk away? If I go to the side. Oh, I knew it. Oh, and I can't go in. What if I go to the back? Can't. There are Easter eggs? I kind of thought so. This game hides a lot of secrets, I've noticed. The problem is knowing where to look, you know? Oh, here's one. Jesus, I did not expect that. That scared the shit out of me. Hi, kiddo. What if I just stare? What happens? Do you eventually turn to look at me? No? Interesting. That's one of them? Welcome in, Jaggy kid watching the Splink Schmoink show. He's watching something weird for sure, some kind of kid brain rot. Also, welcome in. My name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. I used to switch between voices between streams, videos, and shorts alike, so if you're interested, you should check out my other content. I usually stream on Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. CST. And also, I got a fully active YouTube channel if you want to pop over there. Oh! An actual town. Keep checking those. Oh, don't worry, I will. That's a lot of graffiti. I'm curious. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I knew it! That's actually a really convincing female voice. Well,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy, the voice acting on your bio wasn't a joke. That was amazing. Well, actually, my natural voice tends to fall right about here, kind of in the androgynous range, thanks to the work that I've done to it, just to kind of switch my voice back and forth. But yes, thank you so much.
I will say it is hard to keep a voice, like my female voice, for a long time if I've got the male one locked in and vice versa. So please excuse me if I don't maintain it for long periods of time. But I might occasionally switch if I gotta voice characters. What makes you say that, buddy? Oh, you're literally not letting me in. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go down the switch. Or I'm gonna go down the street. It takes a minute to switch. If I want to lock in the voice, quote unquote, it takes me about an hour, I'd say. Waldorf. Beazelfest. Calling all metal fans, Beazelfest. 1987 rocks the hell out of Hartford. Friday night, that's not how you spell night. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring appearances by, when all is said and done, Trust No Corpse, The Horror is Dead, Basement 2, Return to Bondage, Among the Bloody, Living Still in Silence, Mother and Shadow, and Report to the Afterlife. Advanced sale tickets, $3. And admission at door, $5. Sorry, the abbreviations there, the shortening of the words were hard to do. Hard to read. Oh, it just keeps going. In the balls. Love the graffiti. Love it. It's a nice touch. Wait, that door's different. Can I go in there? Damn it. I'd love to know what your vocal warm-ups are. Nothing special. It's mostly just a bunch of me saying some mantras, the same thing over and over. Kind of like vocal stimming. And also just talking to myself in the voice. Typically while I'm taking a shower after the gym, I will sit there and talk to myself in my own voice. Well, now I want to know what's the other way. The way I came from. Because this looks like the right way. I don't want to go the right way. Not yet. You're in chapter 3, right? What do you think of the game so far? I think it's amazing. Shut up. I go where I want. Oh, I knew there was something over here. What's back here? Dead body, or is that just a puddle? Dead bird? It's not possessed. Oh, it keeps going. Wait, no. That's just the other side. Also, I like the S chain. That's pretty cool. But this game has been surprisingly spooky, like amazingly spooky. It's just looping. What's going on? In theory, I should be going. That's weird. That throws me off. I'm more looking at singing than VA work. Honestly, I'd like to be able to sing better. The power of Christ compels you. I'd like to get better at singing. But the thing is, because of what I've done to my voice, it is hard to lock in a pitch for a long period of time. I don't think I'd ever be able to do live singing. But, like, singing for a cover that's recorded, I think I could do that. It's like the Zelda maze? Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, facts. To Rhonda Erickson from Gary... Oh, God. Gary again? Hi, Rhonda. Just a couple of reminders after last week's visit. Please keep your desk tidy. Our patients need to feel at ease with their healthcare experience. Remember our sales points: clean, quick, courteous. Do not return any calls from the Department of Health before notifying me first or leaving a message with Tiffany. We cannot afford another surprise inspection. This guy feels like a snake. I don't know. Yeah, I just finished it with a friend of mine. We have so many theories. Oh. I have my own theories so far, but I'm hoping that this game will solve some of them. The dude in the Take On Me that has the run. He and I have near identical ranges. Really? That's impressive. That's impressive, really. Please do call on me for any direct personal line if you happen to hear back from Miss Martin. One more thing. Keep Jeffrey out of sight. Remember, Gary loves you. And fax. You know, faxing's not really secure. That's not a secure form of communication. You probably shouldn't use that. Is this the abortion clinic Amy worked for? Oh. I did not expect the IV bag to be possessed. I was thinking it'd be the gurney. Yeah, I can do Stevie Winwood stuff too. He's got more top end than I do. Oh, that's interesting. Note to self. Pills do not dissolve in IV drip well. 2 week. Patients waking up before process is complete. Sooner or later, they will realize they are having the same hallucinations. Suggest concentrated injectable version. Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing with IV anyway? Okay. Got some. Oh! Hey, your baby, about its appearance. I don't think it's supposed to be, putting up a peace sign and, looking like that. I don't think it's supposed to be going, cheese, peace. That seems, remarkably evil. Are we sure nothing else here is possessed? Boards over the door. Yes, I know. Boards over the door. I can see that. Trust me. I know it's tough to tell, but I do have functioning eyes. Oh, that's possessed. You're telling me the blood marking of Satan on the wall is not possessed? Is the chair possessed? Chair's facing the wall. That doesn't look normal. Oh, is that a window? Is that light from a window? I see. Crowbar! Here. It's scary because you don't have quite enough information to figure out what's going on exactly. Yeah, no kidding. Oh. Rankings on the wall, low-key look like a Spotify code. Oh, you're kind of right. They kind of do, don't they? Oh, I don't like this. Where's the sound? I'd like my music back, please. What if I open the boards on the front door first? Can I let the cop in? What the hell? Hey, no, hey, wait, let me go, please, let me go. What? Oh! What do I do? I can move. Am I supposed to escape or hide? What do I do? I need to hide. I'm trying, buddy. Trust me. Is this good enough? Is this a good enough hiding place? Please tell me it is. It saw me through the curtain. Oh, Mortis. Now this is a horror game. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, hang on. Unspecified error occurred? Uh-oh. Am I still streaming? Is the stream good? OBS just gave me an unspecified error while encoding. That's not good. Did my hard drive fill up? There's no way. Oh, it did. I see. I don't know how that happened, but I see. That makes sense. I'm going to delete some stuff and try to free up some space here so that I can actually get clips. Okay. That would explain a lot. Okay. We are doing better. Okay. I think I fixed it. I cleaned up my disk. I cleaned up my hard drive. I really need to offload all of my stuff onto my backup drive or start recording onto a bigger hard drive because I'm currently just recording everything into like a 200 gigabyte hard drive. Well, really what I should do is put all my editing assets, like my sound effects and videos, on one drive and then record onto a different one. But right now they're all on the same one. Okay. So I just ran out of disk space. That's all. I was trying to save clips. That I was pushing a hotkey to save a clip from the jump scare, and yeah. You can get a cheap spinny disk for storage. I've got some normal HDD hard drives that I record to. I just have some long video recordings on there that I forgot to delete, so I freed up 75 gigs just now by deleting them. So it should be good. Okay, but I gotta hide. Oh, also, it's getting pretty dark here. Let me turn on. Let me turn up some gamma. Just so that it's a little bit easier for y'all to see. Is this hiding? Oh, I guess because that curtain has a bunch of holes in it, but this one doesn't. Maybe he won't find me here. Hopefully. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Run, run, run. Flee. Go. Get out of here. Go. Run. Fuck. Fuck. Holy shit. What do I do? I can't go up the stairs? Where do I hide here? Over here, I guess? Jesus Christ. Don't you dare. Go away. I need you to leave. That's a good boy. But the problem is, now what do? I'm still in the fucking gurney. Can I go through this door? I probably took too long, didn't I? It's gonna come back and find me. Fuck me. Fuck. Oh! The cop! The officer! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! That's fine. Just get me out of the gurney. Get me out of the gurney. Let's go. Let's go. Let's leave. Why is that window broken? Do I want to know? Oh God, it's gonna chase us, isn't it? Cop's gonna die. Whoa! Hey! Power of Christ compels you! Power of Christ compels you! Power of Christ compels you! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Take the crowbar. Get out of here! Oh God! I didn't think it was gonna come straight for me. How the hell did you get in here then? I don't know, but I'm hitting it with my cross as best I can. Power of Christ. Oh, it reacts better to bullets. That's odd. Power of Christ compels you. Power of Christ compels you. Oh, good. It's coming from me, not him. Wait. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to go for him. Something, alien isolation. Jesus Christ. I need the cop. I need you, guy. I need you, officer. Hit your shot. Did we kill it? Is it dead, or is it just temporarily gone? Oh, good. We're getting out of here. Don't worry, officer. We're getting out of here. I'll get us out with my trusty crowbar. They didn't look like hippies. Those look like Satanists. You can be as demonic as you want, but a bullet's still a bullet. Depends on the... Depends on the media. Oh, can I take the gun? Oh, man. That used to be a bird. I'm guessing that's the cop. Oh, yeah, it's rough, buddy. Yeah, you shouldn't have chased them. You just should have left them be, I guess. Okay. Depends on deer in headlights. How else am I supposed to react when I see a dead cop? Stream stuttering? Is it still stuttering, or has it mostly stopped? Nope, it's no longer stuttering. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's kind of why we're throwing the cross at her. I don't know what to tell you. Pray for her. Do it now. Pray. Pray harder. Pray harder. The mannequins are gonna be moved again, aren't they? They moved again. Oh, so this is... That's a hell of a Zelda sequence right there. I was wondering how I got my cross, because I didn't have one yet. Why? Oh, okay. We're back to the present. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. We're good. 2 days until the profane Sabbath. So I guess these days until the profane Sabbath, we're kind of tracking down Gary's followers and all their demons in the hopes of finding Amy, or finding Nate and Jason.
I'm not going in there.
What is in there? Although I am curious.
John, for now, this is the only way I can contact you. I think they're watching me. I need you to come over as soon as you can. The situation has gotten worse. My address is 665 Orange Street, apartment 5A, New Haven Court. Thank you. P.S. If for some reason I don't answer the door, get the spare key from your friend Tiffany.
Tiffany? You mean the person working for Gary? Uh-oh. Gary's kind of a dick. Yeah, no kidding.
John, I don't know if you're getting my letters or not, but I hope you'll be here soon. I really need your help. They're in the apartment. I see them all the time now. I can hear them in the darkness. I haven't slept in days. When you get here, just come straight to my place. Tiffany can't be trusted. Don't talk to any of my neighbors either. They won't let me leave.
Yeah, I could have told you that, Lisa.
John, there's important behavior. Someone else. I'm not able to go there myself. It's up to you to stop the rituals and bunkers.
Interesting. It's funny, I'm listening to you do the female voice and it gets more convincing towards the end of the sentence. Again, the longer I do it, the more convincing and easier it becomes. And also, I think my voice tends to get better. Oh, here's the other one. What the hell are y'all watching? Is that WWE? That looks like WWE.
But yes, it tends to get a little better if I slip into kind of my southern accent. Because I did kind of grow up with one, and so it's typically how I speak a little bit more comfortably.
It's also when I'm trying to drive my voice down low. I typically, when I do switch to a lower range, I tend to speak more of a southern accent, just because that's kind of how I grew up. Kind of grew up in South Texas listening to that stuff. Whoa, wait, I just noticed. WeCat, you moved over to the Twitch side. Sorry, I just noticed that. Welcome over to the Twitch side, which, by the way, y'all, I got a bunch of interactive features down in the channel points if you want to take a gander on them. They are new interactive features, and I haven't had the chance to explore them too much. I like this interface better. I do, too. I do sometimes watch live streams on YouTube, but it's usually just if I'm already there. Oh, I could just leave? Oh, that's interesting. Just abandon Lisa. Nah, I'm good. Who's the purple truck? But the interactive features on Twitch are the main reason. So if I'm actually legit watching somebody's live stream, I forgot to explore. Give me a second. Let's try not to get run over. Nope. Really? What about over here? No? Nothing to explore, huh? Uh-huh. Sure. What was her apartment number? 5A. Well, I'm gonna explore the whole apartment. Don't know about you.
Hello, Mr. Ward. I'm sorry to have worried you. I am perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine. I have not been feeling like myself lately. However, I am much better now. Please do not trouble yourself with coming to visit. I have decided to take an extended vacation in the country, so you will not find me at home. Sincerely, Deeja Pearson.
Take my other notes from Lisa.
Outgoing. Can I check Lisa Pearson's mail? No. I'm wearing ear monitors and the ambient noise in this building rattles my teeth. It is unsettling. Just the slight rumble. I see the elevator's open, but I don't know, I just don't feel like doing that. What is this? Is it like something broken? Is this just the next floor? This is the next floor, okay. I'm gonna go over to the other side because I feel like there was a staircase leading down, maybe to the basement. And I kind of want to explore that first. The custom in-ears have gotten less expensive. That is true. I do feel like that's a good thing about earphones. Headphones have stayed about the same price, but good earphones have actually gotten really cheap. Even custom ones, like you said. Also, I just noticed Megatron Wave, welcome in. First time chatter. My name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, video editor, and a voice actor for both genders.
No AI, no fancy. No AI, no fancy audio editing required.
That's bad. I'm gonna get a flashlight from somewhere. That's usually the sound of something chasing me and trying to kill me. So, we're not gonna go in there. We're gonna stay up here. And we'll just meander on over. Why wouldn't I take the elevator? Why give me the option? Elevator music? Is that my only option? That's pretty good elevator music, though. I honestly wasn't expecting it. I was kind of expecting it to just remain kind of creepy. Although I'm sure the elevator music gets more cursed the higher up we go. Also, let me... Did she mention where Tiffany lives? It doesn't say. It just says, my friend Tiffany. I don't know. Something about that elevator just... I don't like it. I don't like it. 2A's open. Oh! How nice. Amazing. Every initiated follower knows that in order to bring about the second death, one must first sacrifice 7 by possessing them through the carved out of the impure vessel's face. Then shall the unspeakable reward with the second death. Such was the fate of that whore, Amy. My beloved Gary. Oh, is this Tiffany?
My beloved Gary has set his sights far too low. I will surpass her.
Oh, so when... Can I take that? Interesting, I can't, That's not doing anything. Well, it's doing something, but it's not working. That is interesting. Yeah, not yet. I kind of figured I might have to come back. 2A. Remember that, everybody. Remember that. 3rd floor. Let's see what horrors await us here. So I think Tiffany was in the notes from Amy from the first game. She mentioned that when she, or the first and second game, I don't remember which one specifically. When Amy was working at the clinic, and she quote unquote lost the baby, I think, Tiffany was the one who was like smiling at her every time she left the clinic. But then when her baby died, all of a sudden, magically, Tiffany got pregnant. We can turn that off. That's okay. Never mind, we can't. We're just dealing with that, I guess. Don't mind me, demon. I'm gonna get your key. The ring girl's not gonna crawl out of that TV, right? Okay. Totally normal. Totally fine. Normal. Normal. So normal. My God, I am impressed with how normal that apartment was. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go this way. This way to the staircase. Not quite the ring girl, but pretty close. Yeah, that spooked the hell out of me, that was for sure. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, superstar. I'm just waiting for something to chase me down all these stairs, you know? So all these things are broken. I don't know what they are, though. Are they pictures? Are they mirrors? Are they decorative ornaments? You know what? I want the elevator music for a bit. The thing with this game is I've watched a lot of people play with the scares are still scary even when you know it's coming. That's how you know it's good horror. That's how you know it's good. I think I've played, there's another indie game that I love to death, and I highly recommend anybody play it. It's called The Dead Seat. Basically, you're in the backseat of a car, and you're controlling the car with essentially a Nintendo DS or a Game Boy, but a demon is also trying to get into the car, so you gotta look at it and flash it at the windows to scare it off, and it gets harder as the game goes. It still scares the hell out of me. Even though I know the game, I have beaten it. It is amazing. There is a free version on itch.io that covers the main story, but if you pay the $3 or $2 version on Steam, you also get the hard mode, which continues the main story. Oh, so where the key was, that was Tiffany's apartment. I see. If you like playing games, the first floor is a great place to start over. However, to play the game, you must know the rules. Beware, if you have a susceptible soul, you might get pulled in. Aha. I'm gonna keep exploring. I think those are mirrors. I think they are. I've got 10 floors to explore. This might take a while. Although the floors seem to be getting more drippy or something. I don't know what that is exactly. Oh, there's a note. Elevator friend. Oh boy. How nice. I'm so glad I have a friend in the elevator. Oh, I knew that was out of place. So I finally have my own place in the city. No more annoying roommates. I have a whole apartment all to myself. The building's nice, it seems new. Neighbors are kind of weird though. They're always coming around bringing food and stuff. It's actually making me a little sick. Another thing is the mirrors. They're everywhere in the halls. It's nice because I can look around corners, which makes me feel safe, but it's still weird. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but when I look at myself in those mirrors, I feel like it's not me in the reflection. Of course, when I come home from work today, the elevator didn't work, so I had to take the weird one-way stairs all the way up to the 6th floor. Then I noticed all the mirrors were shattered. Interesting. That looks like something I can break. Like, break my way through the wall. So you didn't notice all the mirrors were shattered till you got up to the 6th floor, huh? Well, it's interesting you mention an elevator friend because, well, I have to go up to the 7th. What if I keep trying? It'll take me to the 8th, but not the 7th? Why? Also, I'm gonna try and go to the stairs. Before I go in this room, I'm gonna see if the stairs are there. So the stairs only go to the 6th floor, and then from there you have to take the elevator. Did you just throw something at me? Did you try to throw stuff? You missed. You missed. Thank you for throwing nuts. Appreciate you. I'll eat those for a snack later. I'll keep those around. You better enjoy those while you can, because I'll turn those off for No Nut November. Not allowed to throw nuts at me. Our sister Tiffany has gone against the unspeakable. I thought I could trust her, but I was wrong. Proceed with the original plan. The woman in 5 a.m. vessel. Let her pious friend come to rescue her. The unspeakable shall cost them both. Is the unspeakable the elevator friend? Or is that Malphas? Is it just me, or did the rumbly get a little bit more rumbly? I feel like the rumbly got a little bit more rumbly. Those who keep knocking on forbidden doors will be visited by the one who guards them. Well, it's a good thing I haven't been knocking. Although I don't really know how I knock. I get the feeling this elevator, at some point, that door's gonna open and elevator friend's gonna be there. You know what I mean? Same rumbly, I think. It might be. Is it Halloween already? Wow. Possessed. I knew it. Williams Family Newsletter, October 1987. If you're reading this, it means you've been invited to the Williams Family Annual Halloween Block Party. It'll be held on Halloween starting at 5 p.m. in apartment 9B. Activities will start promptly, so please do not be late. If you plan on bringing a +1, and please let me know in advance. Only friends and family, aka those who receive this newsletter, are invited. Also, just a reminder that this is a family-friendly event, so please leave all overly scary costumes and masks at home. Timmy is still traumatized from after last year's incident. Also, I respectfully ask that you keep alcohol and cigarettes out of the apartment. Also, goddamn, there's a lot of alsos here. Also, we don't want a repeat of last year with the power going out, so please bring treats but no tricks. And just another friendly reminder, Jesus Christ, it keeps going. Just another friendly reminder that anti-religious or satanic imagery will not... Thank you for the follow, Weekend! Thank you so much. Other anti-religious or satanic imagery will not be allowed in the apartment. Also, please be aware of Timmy's diet and food allergies, and please be aware that he suffers from asthma, so do not sneak up on him or try to scare him again. He still has trouble after what happened last year. This thing just keeps going, my God. You will also notice... Sorry, I just noticed I was still monitoring the stream. Welcome in, Dextria! Welcome! Happy Tuesday! How you been? What's going on? Something helicopter parent. I mean, I get it. They've got a lot of restrictions, and also it sounds like the last party did not go well. So it sounds like something really bad happened last time. Therapist says it's healthy for him to have a coping mechanism. Oh, his new imaginary friend. See you all at the party. Can't wait for you all to meet Mr. Miller, who has taken a Gary Miller? Gary Miller? Oh boy. I'm not gonna take the elevator for the 10th floor. Something just feels off. That door doesn't have a number. What happens if I, like... No, I don't know how to knock. Hi, good you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little spooked. I got goosebumps consistently throughout the entire game today. M? Just M, huh?
It's locked.
Jesus Christ, that scared me. It's locked. What if I just keep trying? It says the one who guards the doors, right? Does this count as knocking? No, I guess not. Okay. I'm trying to get the monster to appear, you know? I've got to. I'm gonna go to the first floor. It said something about a game. No, I don't like this. I don't like how it's taking so long. I'm having some issues with the stream freezing, but I think it's on my end. I don't know. I've had a couple people say that the stream is stuttering. I'm not seeing anything on OBS. It broke up for some of us like 15 minutes ago. I'm not seeing anything on OBS right now. It's not dropping any frames over the network or in rendering. What is the game on the first floor? Let me check that note again. If you like playing games, the first floor is a great place to start over. However, to play the game, you must know the rules. Be aware, if you have a susceptible soul, you might get pulled in. To play the game, you must know the rules. I have a feeling I'll probably get a hint in, what's her name's apartment. It seemed to be fine, but I'm watching the stream like 2 seconds behind for it to load in advance. What's my latency set to? It still says low latency. How do you enjoy the game? I am loving it. The vibes, like perfect. They are on point. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely not. I wanted to come in here? This is where I wanted to be. Okay. Oh. That's spooky. Yeah, no kidding. And when I tried to do anything, it just put this bloody stain up on the wall. The knife and the mask? Well, I know where the knife is. Oh, good, a key. If you wish to break the seal of Owl, your answer lies in the bloodstained knife in the face hiding in the deep dark. But only those who have ascended the highest point can descend to the lowest depths. Remember, Gary loves you. Great. Ascend to the highest point to the lowest depths. Good. Well, let me go grab that knife first. Gary loves you. Just remember, Dextrio, Gary loves you. I'm officially nervous now. Now? You're nervous now. After all this. Now is when you get nervous. What floor was that on? Was that on the second floor? This game is like that. Yeah, no kidding. This game has some serious vibes. I think she was on the second floor. I think that's where this was. I was correct. He loves me. He sure does. The candles weren't there before. And this thing wasn't stained with blood before. Oh boy. Oh, that's only part of it? Oh. Fuck me. Can I take it? Oh, it's actively dripping. Somebody just got stabbed with that. Wait, I just noticed. Move this. Move it out of the way. I just noticed there's like a basement door or something under here. There's something under the table. How do I can't move it. Damn. Damn you. You're teasing me. I see that. I know it's there. Remember, everybody, Gary loves you. Oh boy. Now it wants me to go this way. These candles weren't here before, right? Let me read Gary's note again. Only those who have ascended to the highest point can descend into the lowest depths. To me, that says there is something on the 10th floor that will allow me to go into the, Oh, right, there's the master suite, the M. Right, there is that room. And I have a key, so I can get in there. Maybe there's a flashlight. I got your game now. Oh God, the rumbling, man. Oh boy. Basement dumbwaiter, how to use. Pull the handle to open hatch, place item to be sacrificed inside the container. Pull down on the handle to close the latch. Press button to send the dumbwaiter down. Light will blink red if done successfully. Please make sure your sacrifice does not jostle around inside the container. Do not open hatch once it's reached the basement. I do not have enough earplugs and I am tired of people losing them. Please wait for the green light to come on before using. Which staircase is that? Give up the cross? No. There's gotta be. Oh. Sound design is diabolical. The humor in this game is as dark as midnight. Oh man, you're getting poetic. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. This is a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was bad. That was a bad idea. I have nothing. I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Because I sacrificed my cross. Wait, do I go down in the basement now? Is that the goal? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Were the candles out here before? I guess I'm going to meet the elevator friend. Yay! Elevator friend. Oh no. You're gonna stop me on floor 7, aren't you? You didn't. Can I go home? Hi, elevator friend. Gary lied to us. When you see it, run.
It's a camera.
It's a cam. You're joking. There's no fucking way. Oh, hell no. No. Oh, God, no. Can I not play like... Oh, no. Stop fucking with me. Stop doing this. Stop it. Oh. I don't want to do this. I would like you to stop doing this. Oh, I would like to leave now. I got no choice but to go in. I got no choice but to go in. I had no choice but to go in. Let's just ignore them. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to flash them when I pass like that. I have a feeling they would kill me if I tried. I'm running. What do I do? I think I see an opening here. Oh, good. I'm somewhere else. Where am I? There's blood behind me. Oh, boy. Did I get stabbed? Did I get stabbed and not realize it? Haha. Oh, you silly goose. Is the basement open? This little hatch? Ah, it is. Oh, good. Spider webs. Cobwebs. Good. I would like to run. I can't do anything. This is my only fate. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm trying to leave. I am not your mother. Leave me alone. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I'm trying to get the stream back up and running. Hang on, let me switch to this view while I do this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. OBS crashed. Which that would explain probably some of the other issues going on, but yeah, OBS crashed. So give me 1 minute to get everything back up and running and make sure we're good to go. All right, Twitch stream is up and running. YouTube stream is up and running. Hi. Let me see. Okay. Everything seems to be good to go. Everything seems to be working again. So let me go ahead and switch back to the game. Hi. Also, I apologize because Twitch is Twitch, and I restarted the stream. It's going to make y'all take a quick ad break. I apologize. Actually, I will just sit here and wait for a little bit while the ad is running, because that's not really fair to y'all, you know? That's not fair to y'all. Hi. How y'all doing? Y'all been enjoying the stream so far? I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to reset my trackers. Go ahead and stand up here, recalibrate them. There we go. Oh, good old OBS giving me some instability. Not really sure what's going on with that. I know it's not my internet. I do have a router monitor on, and I keep that up and running, so I know it's not the router, it's not my internet. It's 100% OBS. It just crashed out of nowhere, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to give it a couple minutes for the ad break to go ahead and end before we come back. That is really unfair, by the way. It really is how Twitch will just be like, you restarted the stream, so we're going to restart your ads, you know? Like, bitch, it was 30 seconds. It was 30 seconds. You have stuff running in the background? Yeah, but not a lot. My total CPU usage is 15% right now. Like, I got a beefy PC. Oh, you know when ads play? Yeah, I got my, I got a browser up, Firefox up with the stream manager for Twitch, and it tells me when an ad break's running. So, it also tells me when my, my pre-rolls are off. So, that's why I run the ad at the start of stream usually to turn off pre-rolls. But when I restarted the stream, it restarted that, and I could cancel the ad. All I'd be able to do, because it's automated, all I'd be able to do is delay it. So I'm just gonna let it run, and then we'll go back into the game for a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. Looks like on the Twitch side we're gonna have 2 VODs. That's fine. I think the main VOD watchers are over on YouTube anyway. So the YouTube, luckily, gives me the chance to reconnect and have 1 VOD. So I think Twitch has a setting for that as well, but it's still a little jank. I'm gonna have to test it out, see how it works. Man, I am sweating though. This game, I have goosebumps, I am sweating, I have my AC on, I have a fan blowing on me, and my God, I am sweating. There is a river running down my back. That is insane. Also, hang on, my left hand disconnected as well. So, I think I just keep accidentally hitting the switch. So let me go ahead and do the little poses here to calibrate everything. I know it's a weird pose, but gotta do it. There we go. Left hand's back up and running. That'll make it a little more accurate. Oh, I'm never gonna get over this full body tracking thing. Never gonna get over it. All right, I think our ad break over on Twitch is over. So, welcome back, everybody. So sorry about that. I really do apologize. But we are back. We are back. And we should be good to go from here on. So I apologize for the interrupted experience. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into where we were. All right, back to the horribleness that is this.
My beloved Gary, alas, the mask is already stained with blood. My blood, the ritual is complete. You will not find me on this mortal plane, for I am beyond. Look for me in the unseen world, if you dare. Tiffany.
Are we about to step into the middle of a cult fight? Is that what's going on? Oh, I should run. I forgot. It said when you see it, run. I forgot about that part. I noticed the candles were turning on. I'm going. Oh, it doesn't just follow me. It changes position. Okay, so just avoid the lit candles. Got it. Okay. Just pay attention to where the lit candles are and I'll be fine. Yep. Okay. Whoa. 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 Oh. God, what? No candles were lit. You're joking. Am I supposed to hit it with my cross? I might have to hit it with the cross. I haven't had a chance to really do that yet. Oh, I just realized Tiffany had a demon baby, so that might have been it. Ah, I know your secret. I know yours too, buddy. You're Tiffany's baby. You're her demon baby. Ooh, that's really close. You're out of time? Nah, that's you, buddy. You're the one who's out of time. I can hide as much as I want. Not that I need to. I've got the power of Jesus Christ on my side. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah, that's right. Be gone, demon. The power of Christ compels you. Power of Christ compels you. Well, that is interesting, though. I didn't realize that. I thought sending the cross down was a death sentence, but I think that was intentional. Because I think that's what... Oh, thank God. I thought that was a... Hi, friend? Ah! Oh, is this a bad ending? Did I die? Oh, I'm fine. What? I'm fine. Welcome in, Meraki. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Yes, new design. Thank you for taking a little snack. Here, I'll show it off for you. I'll show it off. We'll go back here. Welcome in. Here's the new design. Uh-oh, my trackers. Trackers are a little wonky. Ooh, that ain't good. That's okay. They're just a little laggy right now. They'll get better in a second. Welcome in, Meraki. Yeah, how do you like the new design? Here, let me give you a slow twirl given the slow trackers. I don't know what's going on. The latency is just really high on them right now. It usually solves itself in a couple minutes. Let me see if I can fix it with a reset. No. Maybe reloading the model? That sometimes works. Ah, it's fine. It didn't work this time. Yeah, you're getting GIF. You're getting GIFs for all kinds of things. I broke it. No, I noticed it was a little bit laggy when the horror started coming in. I apologize. It's just something that happens. It's just something that happens. It might be my network card. My network card. Oh. Well, the head's getting a little low latency. It's moving around properly, kinda. Some of the arms, not so much. But yes, welcome in, Meraki. Welcome, welcome. This is so cute. I know. So many new cute things. New emotes, new alerts, new interactive features, all kinds of new stuff. Big fan. So am I. I like the new design. There's still some jank to work out, especially like you can see with the trackers. Sometimes they do this. Really, they only do this after extended use, so that might be the problem. That might be the problem. But yes, let's jump right back into horror, Meraki. I'm getting spooked a little bit. Getting a little spooked. I could use some moral support here. But you know, in the last game, he got turned into like a spider monster and it was just fine. So, I guess John Ward just has the power to turn into whatever he wants and be fine. So my... Good? I guess I am. The seal's broken, so I should be able to go back into her apartment. But welcome in. How was your weekend? How you doing? Ooh. There's candles here now. That's new. Good of them to show me the path, you know? Oh boy! They're showing me... Be gone, demon. I don't trust you. I don't like this. I don't like this. She's not all right, man. Ooh.
here as fast as I could. Let's go, Lisa.
I don't know.
Lisa.
Yeah, I could have told you that, John. Stay away from me. Stay. Hey, back up. Oh, back up, demon woman. Power Christ compels you. Power. Oh. I didn't see which ones that went into. Fight it, John. I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying to. Oh. Was it trying to get me to move to her? Oh, damn. Giving FNAF vibes? Oh, it's giving a lot more than FNAF. Oh, she's moving towards me too? Yeah. I'm trying to fight it. Oh, good. Hey, lady, can you stop, Lisa? Who is Lisa to me, by the way? Is that like my ex-wife or something? I think I remember something like that. Hey! Really? Am I supposed to be... Oof. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I guess I was just supposed to pick the right one? I guess I was just choosing wrong. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. I just have to choose the right one. Nope. Damn it. Nope, don't touch her. Don't touch her. That's bad. Ooh. That was close. Okay, I understand the system. I'm just really bad at it. Be gone, demon. Be gone from my mind. I'm gonna stand right here so I can get the triple threat. It's that one. I have better chances of picking the right one if I stay up here and just go bam, 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 you know? I don't know why I wasn't crossing her. I should have probably been doing that the moment it entered her body again. Shit. It's in this one. Damn it. I wonder if she's telling me fight it, John. I wonder if that's from her. Or if that's just like the game telling me to fight it. I wonder. Damn it! Is it instantaneous? No, stop. Like, when I pick the right one, is it instant? I feel like it is. So if I don't immediately see it, I should just... Right? Okay, it takes a little bit. What? Oh, it can still get me like that? God damn it. After all that... Poor guy, his neck got snapped like 35 times. Oh, no kidding. His neck got snapped and had an arm jump out of his throat. Ugh. Practice shooting guns and finally... Oh, sorry, I just saw that. Practice shooting guns and finally stream. That's good. I remember you saying you were getting into shooting a little bit. You had shot your first gun not too long ago. God damn it. I am really bad at picking the right ones here. Get away from me, Lisa. Okay, good, got it. It's so hard to know if I'm picking the right one. I think if I have to actually sit there and hold it, then really I've only got like 3 shots. Don't get close to me, don't get close. Yeesh. Fuck. I really hate how it can't let me do diagonals, even though I can move diagonals and so can the demons. Oh, Jesus, I did not expect you to be there. I'm gonna back up. Oh, you can just wander into it? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just wander back into it. I guess she is kind of loosely approaching it. Where are you? Hey, Amy! Or sorry, Lisa. What the hell? Also, yeah, I gotta see, is Lisa my wife? No, Molly is my wife. Or my ex-wife, I don't know. I don't know what the situation here is. After all that, you're just gonna come out here and have a smoke? Yeah, I guess that. I kinda knew that. She's gonna say something like, I'll stay here. Will you be fine? I kinda doubt it. Oh, hey, my trackers are back. I'm back. Okay, here. Now that I'm no longer bound by high latency trackers, here is the full setup. Here, I'll give you the extended view here. Let me back up the camera a little bit. Here we go. Oh, and don't worry, I did a cartwheel for you. I got the clip of it. I did a cartwheel. I did a cartwheel just for you. So don't worry, I did that. But yes, look at the skirt. And look at the spats that are like, that I made to look like fungal growth on my legs. I love it. I love it so much. Looking fucking good. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, the best part of this is, of course, the upgraded dumpy. Gotta have that. Gotta have an upgrade, you know? I felt I was a little lacking in that department. Actually, I don't know. How lacking was I in that department? Let's look at the old model. Let's look at the old model here. How much was I lacking back here? Not that much. That's a pretty nice dumpy. Gotta make sure I represent. But this one has physics. So, you know, it's upgraded. Upgraded for sure. But I've also noticed, like, certain dances I can't do well because my mocap gets a little jank when my feet leave the floor. So like when I jump or anything like that. The cartwheel got a little jank as well. Because that's how it tracks my movement, is when both my feet are on the floor, that's how it tracks that I'm moving. See how it didn't count my step until after my foot hit the floor? So, that's just how it works. But what I did realize is because of the skirt, belly dances work really well here. So I may have to learn some more. It's been a while since I worked the Ren Fair, but I think I can relearn some, some belly dances. So yeah, this is the new model, new showcase, new tracking, you know, new setup, new depth of field situation going on here. It's great. I'm loving it. You know, when it works. All right, back to the game. Well, Lisa, you seem to be fine. You're just gonna have a smoke in this. I sense another demonic seal was broken somewhere beyond. What do you mean by that? Is that the 7th floor? I've never been to the 7th floor, have I? That's the one place I think I haven't been. I can't access it through the stairs. It's not letting me. Let me go to the 6th floor. And I'm gonna try and get to the 7th. I'm gonna try my best. There is no 7th floor. There was similar writing on the 8th floor on the staircase down. Well, there wasn't a staircase down. There was similar writing there. Let me see. Let me go up to the 8th. And I'm gonna see what it says on the wall there. Because it says there's no 7th floor, but I doubt that. I want to get to it. It says another seal was broken somewhere, but I don't know where. It's not in the basement. I know that. There is a 7th floor. But how do I... How would I get to the 7th floor? Damn it, I was hoping there was a way to stop the elevator. Maybe stop it as I'm passing the 7th, but it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna see if I can go back into that, that shaft pass thing that I went in here. This thing. Now that I'm done and there's not a monster chasing me, you know, I wonder. I wonder if this is how it, because I wonder if I pass through the 7th floor, you know? Oh. Brothers and sisters, this month we will be host to a very special visitor. It is here to help the man to the coming for the great unspeakable. Of course, due to its special nature, it has full access to the entire building, including your apartments, bedrooms, etc. If you are lucky enough to see it, you would do well not to approach or speak to it. Find a dark, contaminated area and stay out of its way. One of you will be blessed to find it has made its home in your dwelling. Do not go down into the hole it will make, no matter whose voice you hear down there. If you believe one of your fellow brothers or sisters is inside, please notify me and I will retrieve their evidence in a friendly manner. Also, just a reminder that rent and utilities are due by Friday. Love, Gary. Gary loves you. Remember, everybody, Gary loves you. Gary loves me. That means he loves you. 100%, that means he loves you. It just leads into 2B. There is a 7th floor. How would I get there? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I want on the 7th floor. I'm pressing every possible button to try and stop it. Damn it. Let me go up to the 10th. Maybe there's something up there? Maybe there's something in here. It won't let me use that again. What am I looking at exactly? Is that the staircase to the 7th floor? Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. That's kind of the problem. I don't see it hidden on the wall. Bloodstain's not possessed. Sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here hunting for secrets, and I don't think I'm gonna find them. I think I'm just gonna have to leave. I mean, this door is not labeled. Can I go in here? Get it. Also, there was supposed to be a Halloween party in here. I wanted the Halloween party. I want to party. (9A). Still nothing. Mirrors are all smashed. So this is 8. Have I always been able to come in here? I'm just looking for secrets. Damn it. Damn it. The soundtrack's just giving me goosebumps. I think I just leave. I think that's really my only option here is to leave. I'm not getting anywhere. There is a 7th floor. There isn't a 7th floor. I don't know. I think I did my job. I think I disrupted the Sabbath. I think I'm good. I think I saved the day. Oh, man. I just realized it's already 10 o'clock. I don't know how far we are into it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it because it's pretty late and I feel like we're not close to being done because we still have like Father Garcia's involved in this story, right? You're 7th, you just need to do stuff, but I don't want to spoil. That's okay. I feel like I'm only partway through chapter 3. I feel like there's still quite a bit to do. It's already pretty late. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I will call it here. It did autosave, so I think we're good. Go ahead and... I was a little delayed because of the fact that I can't learn how to shut up and I keep talking. But also from the stream crashing earlier, that really set me back. So, I think that's gonna be it for us today. I think we're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid here in a second. Let's see. For those of you over on the YouTube side, including you, Dextrio, we're going to go ahead and end here tonight, and we're going to save this probably for Thursday. Tomorrow, we will be playing probably some Friend Slop, I think. Sloppy Wednesdays. Octo is out for Offkai. She is going to be enjoying Offkai as a guest. That's going to be a lot of fun. So in the meantime, we are thinking maybe we do a Friend Slop game, but we're still talking about it. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not really sure what's going on tomorrow, but if we're not doing Friend Slop, I will finish this up tomorrow. Otherwise, we will finish it up Thursday. So, appreciate y'all coming by. And let's see if we can find someone to raid.
Addicts know they're addicted. They know
you know what? We're gonna...
But you do now.
We're gonna raid a VTuber that I actually discovered on Twitter because I saw her or their model. I'm not gonna assume their gender. I saw their model advertised by the artist in Rigor on Twitter. So we're gonna hop over there and say hi. This is Claire, and they are currently playing Pragmata, which I actually haven't seen too much gameplay of. So I'm actually interested to kind of watch that for a bit and kind of lurk in there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop in there. So thank y'all so much for coming in. I really appreciate y'all sticking around for this. I apologize for the multiple stream issues. I'm also noticing that Twitch, and I think this has to do with the fact that it crashed. Twitch is showing 14 viewers, but I'm only seeing like 2 logged into chat. So I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if my own numbers are accurate anymore. It's probably because the stream crashed. So I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna go ahead and raid over to Claire. Let her know that her favorite YouTuber's here to watch her play some Pragmata, some Dad Simulator. So thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you for stopping by, Mayaki. Really appreciate it. And hope to see you again either tomorrow or Thursday. But since you're streaming again, I'm going to keep my notifications on so I can pop in next time you stream. But yes, thank you all so much. We will finish up Faith. Sorry, not Fate. That's a different game. We'll finish up Faith this week. But until next time, have a good one. Adios, y'all! Bye-bye!